Hi, everybody. Welcome to Pace Studio on the Road. We are live in Boise, Idaho right now from the Treefort Music Fest. Thanks to our friends at ConvertKit. We're live right now with Shannon and the Clams. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, all the way from originally Oakland, California, now parts scattered across the country, perhaps?
The West Coast.
West Coast.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here. We appreciate you guys, your music, and your time very, very much. And we're about to hear a lot of it, man. There's 4 songs from across the catalog coming up right now. What do you want to do first?
We're going to do a song from our new record called Midnight Wine, but we're going to do it a little different because we're doing it a little quieter. It'll be good. Okay, here we go.
Thank you for that rendition of it. Were you happy with how that went? I like the light electric version of it.
Yeah. I like it.
What is the full-on version, whether the studio or the big stage show version of it? Are there more production elements to it, or is it just a volume thing? Is it just a louder experience?
It's a little faster, and there's like a real fuzzed out electric guitar kind of thing. But
there's no finger picking. It's just like
not finger picking.
Big rock thing.
Yeah,
hard rocking.
When you go into the studio to record, does it tend to be? I know you're scattered across the West Coast, like you said. Now, is it an Oakland-centric thing? Do you tend to be in the same place and do it physically from the same location, or are you
Oh.
now adept at sending files around and creating stuff when you're not in the same actual location?
Cody and I live in the same city now, so we meet up in his goat barn
Yeah.
to work on stuff. And then after we hammer out some loose ideas, then we meet up with the rest of the band and fine tune everything, get all the songs written.
But the last few records were done in Nashville at Easy Eye Sound.
Yeah, I know it.
So we always end up there to do the actual recording, you know. But we've been messing around with sending some files around. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. I don't prefer it, but it works.
It's nice
Yeah.
to be in person.
Yeah.
Chemistry is different on the internet.
Yeah.
I want to know more about this goat barn.
It was a goat barn, and then I gutted it with a friend of mine, like pulled all the stuff out, and there was like lots of old goat, just like old dry goat poop in there. We had to like fill it up like 8 garbage bags, and then people come get it from Craigslist for their gardens, you know, because they like that. I don't know, it's good for gardens. So that's how I got rid of all the old livestock dung in there, and then we like ripped everything out and then built a new interior. So we just basically kept the frame, and then it's a tiny studio. It's like 12 by 12 feet.
Because I was picturing something totally different. I was
Yeah.
picturing you on hay bales
Uh-huh.
next to some goats, maybe with one on your back. I don't know, you know, like
Yeah.
that goat yoga's a thing now. So
That's
Yeah,
the
pretty
dream.
cute.
Maybe next time.
I don't know. It's too. Yeah, I feel like it's too like cold and rainy in Portland to like have a be actually in a goat barn that's not like climate controlled. I think
fair,
to be
good old
comfortable.
Portland. Yeah.
Well,
It's
if
too
you
moist.
guys by any chance happen to be in Lake Tahoe next week, we're literally setting this up in a horse stables where there will
Oh.
be live horses. It is there's no drums, nothing amplified. It's just going to be banjos and mandolins at a bluegrass
horses?
festival and horses, and that's what we're doing next week.
That sounds
I
great.
won't be well.
I live right by there.
Yeah.
Where, what is it?
The Olympic Valley State. It's the winter. I don't want to promote other festivals while we're doing this one, but we're going to be in Palisades, Tahoe.
Okay.
What
We'll
was
talk
Find
Squaw
out?
Valley? Yeah.
Write it down later.
Yeah.
talk about it later.
We played
Cool.
one time. We played at an abandoned zoo in upstate New York.
Pretty weird.
Yeah, we played
cool.
on a stage, but our friend played inside this abandoned monkey cage, and there was spiders all over him when he was playing. It was disgusting.
Wow.
Was that planned?
No.
Okay, just
No.
checking. Just wanted to make sure how creepy
No.
this.
Not much of it was planned.
That's, what
A
our,
lot of
that's just
planning.
what our job is like, though.
Yeah.
You end
Yeah.
up in a cage with spiders on you pretty regularly. It's normal.
You know, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Just a Tuesday.
Well, thank you very much again for your time and your music. And there's more. What do you want to do second today?
Now we're gonna play "Mary Don't Go."
What record is this from?
It's from an album that's called "Year of the Spider"
Just
on
came out?
Easy Eye Sound. Just came out.
Okay.
I forgot the lyrics. Can we start over?
You want to start over?
I know it's live. I know
Forgot
it's
the
live.
lyrics last night.
I know I did.
This is
Face
what the people
music.
love. This is what people love.
Leave me alone.
Okay. Again.
Okay.
We're human beings.
Face some music, it's time to pack your bags wherever you want. It's all over. But in my chest, deep inside, those feelings are hard to overcome. It's all over, all over, all over. Time to
That was very fun.
Thanks.
I loved that one. I want to hear a little bit about how I've been asking this question to various artists that we've done these sessions with, and it's just been really fun and interesting to see how everybody answers it differently. But I'd love to hear how you all protect your creativity, especially as we're coming out of the pandemic, and really any hacks that you can share that have been really important in fostering your work, your creative output.
I think it's a good idea to diversify your creative outlets. If you're a painter, maybe try sculpting. If you're a bass player, maybe try guitar. I just think it's good to focus on things you're not very comfortable with, because it's a good distraction, and I think it's good for your mind and your heart to work on something totally different.
Have you found inspiration in other things, other artistic endeavors, that you've actually applied to this project?
For me, for sure, drawing just gives me mental space. If I draw for a long time, it just lets things drift into my head, and that's super useful. And I also find just prolonged periods of not being on the internet is really useful. It just lets your brain get quiet and lets it open up to things you don't fill your brain every second with the internet.
Yeah, I was gonna say taking care of a small child also will you can't do anything else or think about anything else. So then I'll often have song ideas or something, just weird ideas, because I'm just I'm not really engaging my mind that much. I'm just sort of goofing around with a kid. Anyway.
That I love that, because that's also too, there's this childlike wonderment that you get, right? And it's you can see things through your kid. At least that's how I feel as a mom. I'm how'd you come up with that? That was cool. Yeah.
Put down that cat, Charlotte.
And that's an inside joke, unfortunately.
I sort of get it.
Sounded
even
funny.
without an explanation.
Oh, what do we have next?
What's the next song?
I forgot.
I leave again.
Oh, this is from our previous record. It's called "I Leave Again."
that exactly is why we wait to clap, because sometimes interesting, awesome stuff like that happens. I want to make
I've
sure our
been-
stupid hands are
Look
not
at-
clapping, like stepping on you.
I've been so nervous about when the clap. He like holds it, and I'm like, "Don't go, Haley, don't go yet."
I want to be theatrically clear that I'm telegraphing the fact that I'm not clapping yet. And we're waiting until it's done. I'm more like a Korean or a Japanese audience, where it's like you wait until it's finished before.
Yes, okay, I'm learning. I'm getting there.
Is this the first Treefort for you, or have you played
Yeah.
this in the
We've
past?
been asked to come for years, and it just never worked out before. So I'm really glad that we're finally here. It's really, really a positive experience. I think we're all having a very good time. It's nice to be in a city for more than one day.
Yeah.
A lot of the time we're just like in and out because we have to leave to get to the next place. Especially Boise, I think like it's hard to typically fit it into our routing. We've only played one
There's
other
not that
time
much on the
here.
other side of Boise, right? Like from the West Coast. It's
Boise.
Like you gotta go from. Oh, they say Boise.
Boise.
I say Boise. That's
Yeah,
what I say.
I do too, and I didn't know until
I mean,
yesterday that's not actually.
Didn't
Well,
know
yeah.
what we say Boise. That's
Well,
what we
I
say.
live here, and I was like, I feel like it's a telltale sign if you're not from here. If you
Well,
say
I'm not
Boise.
from here.
Outsider.
But he said, but I was like, it was I think our very first session, and I gave him some. I was like, did you just say Boise? Let's,
Yeah, it was like
let's
10
set this-
seconds into our first live. We never. This is the first time we ever co-hosted before, and it just immediately let off with, "What did you just say?"
Whoa. It's
Boise,
like
I
if
think,
you're in the
Boise?
Bay Area and someone
Hella.
says
Yeah.
Frisco,
Frisco.
or if they say
Yes.
San Fran,
Don't say that.
Yeah.
they're definitely not.
Well,
The city
from the
will.
Bay
do
you
it.
can say. I don't know.
I wouldn't-
I feel like as
no.
an out of towner can say whatever.
I know they
I
can,
don't
but
feel
they're
like-
easily identified
I'm
like
saying
Boise.
Yeah,
I-
I don't feel like people say LA. They say like if you're from I'm a fourth generation Los Angelino, and so like I say I'm from Los Angeles, right? I don't say I'm from LA. Like that's
Oh.
you're not from LA if you say you might say I live in LA. But if you're from there, you're going to say Los Angeles.
And it does seem like if you say LA, you have to work in like the local fry at the end of it and say LA.
From LA.
Oh
I'm from
gosh,
LA.
don't do that. It just
From
gives me
Los
the
Angeles.
From LA. What about you? We've been having a great time here. Also, we're staying at a hotel just right around there, and we've been
Yeah.
able to eat funky tacos a number of times.
much
You've
food
been
around
Tacos.
here.
It's so good.
No, I haven't been there.
I had a salad at the Funky Taco.
All
I
right.
enjoyed it very much.
Okay.
And have you been able to really properly explore and see the festival and get something good to drink, get something to eat? What have been
I
some of
think
your
so.
Boise highlights?
Boise.
Yeah, I've been riding around on a bike because our hotel has bikes, and so I've been
Bike
cruising all
rental.
around town. And last night I saw Guided by Voices, which was really cool. I'd never seen them
Yes.
before. It's very inspiring to see them doing their thing. We saw Mercury Rev yesterday. They played right after us.
I think it's cool. It's nice to be at a festival where like it seems like it's mostly locals or like people from the area. You know what I mean? Like LA.
LA.
But it just feels like there's like mostly a lot of people from this area who are like
Coachella.
there's a lot of Boise pride.
Boise.
That
yeah,
is
and we've
true.
been definitely taking care to make sure that we're spotlighting Boise artists on this lineup as
Yeah,
well. I
yeah,
think there's
right.
at least one every day to
Yeah.
make
Cool.
sure that the local flavor comes through and we're spotlighting the place that we're in.
Lots
We
of
all
easy-
want to move here now, so it's working.
It's a great city, isn't it?
A few people
Seems
have
cool.
told me, don't tell anyone how great it is.
Oh, that's a common thing.
And California is moving in.
Yeah, see, I married an Idahoan, so I got like I said, I'm from
there you
LA,
go.
but I've been here for a minute, and I married an Idahoan, so it's okay.
Okay.
But if I hadn't done that,
Did
I
you
would have
walk
been
around
kicked out
with
a
your
while.
marriage certificate?
Yeah, I would have been kicked out a while ago.
No, look, I'm okay.
Well, yeah, thank you again for all this. We've got, what do you guys feel like doing fourth today?
Last one.
Oh, we're going to do
Ozma.
Ozma. It's an old song about my prized possession, my dog who passed away quite a while ago now.
Okay.
Ooh, rabbits in the sun. Oh, I think I love you. Oh, I know I love you. Oh, I'll always love you. My mom still thinks she hears you. Is it just long wind? I can see you floating through darkness. I'm being fat again. Well, I see you in my dreams. You recall all your in the sun. Oh, I think I love you. Oh, I know I love you. Oh, I've always loved you. Oh, I know I love you. I've always loved you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for doing this, and enjoy the rest of your time in Boise. We're going to do the same.
Will.
We'll probably see you out and about over the next couple of days. We're here till Sunday doing this, so thank you, and we'll see you next time we see you. We're going to be around doing this for a while.
Nice.
Thank
cool.
you for having us.
All right. See you next time.
Thanks for a donut.
Yeah.
Guru Donuts. Woohoo!
And that's that. We're clear.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I still am mourning the loss of my dog. It's been a year and a couple months. And my daughter is like, not even kidding you, cries about it at least 3 times a week. Still, she's 7.
Just so that everybody knows, we might still be live right now. I pressed the button to say don't be live anymore. It's